Hi everyone, it's Roger here from VinylmationKingdom.com with a new top 10 video. In the recent Destination Vinylmation Penguin episode, Nick and the guys went through their top 10 video game characters they'd like to be put onto Vinylmation. Now this doesn't include anything that's legal licenses and all that rubbish. This is just pure sort of fantasy ideas. So, and since the guys made, bit of a few comments about my videos, about my responses to them, I thought I had to at least give a response to that. So Brent, make sure you get your popcorn, because you might need it for this one. Okay, so we're going to go through my top 10. Now, I made up a list, and I was up to about 20 odd characters, so I had to be a bit picky. So some of them, the guys did say as well, so I'm going to start off with my first one, which is going to be the top 10, which will be Sonic the Hedgehog. Had to be on my list. I loved this game when I had the Sega Mega Drive back in the 80s and the 90s. I used to play Sonic 2, 3, Sonic Spinball, Sonic CD, Sonic and Knuckles, all of those games. Had all of them. Sonic Adventure on the Dreamcast. So I used to play loads of Sonic games. So he has to be in it for me. You could easily put Tails and Knuckles and Dr. Robotnik, all of those into a Vinylmation series, and it would look pretty cool. Okay, so on to number 9. I'm going to nick Nick's idea here. Lemmings. I used to love the Lemmings. I used to play it on the Amiga, and I even sort of downloaded the newer version on my PlayStation 3. And you could have all the little Lemmings going along, and the 3 little juniors would be good, but one of them would have to be there with your arms outstretched, as a blocker, going, "Oh no!" Okay, so number 8. I'm going to pick Mega Man. For me, I used to have quite a few of the Mega Man games on my Game Boy, and used to always love playing that game, and he's just a cool character, and I think he would fit really well on the Vinylmation mode. Okay, number 7 is kind of a newer game. It's going to be Agent 47 from the Hitman games. I love the Hitman games. I love the idea of if you had them on a Vinylmation, you could all be in a suit with a straight up bald-headed guy, for some reason. And then, you could have a little gun or a briefcase with him, and that would be fantastic. I just love the Hitman games. Okay, right, my number 6 is going to be Lara Croft Tomb Raider. First off, you need a strong female character. B, she's British, so that's, how many sort of characters like that do we have? I've loved playing the Tomb Raider games since the original PlayStation 1. I've gone through all of those Tomb Raider games throughout the years. So yeah, she'd have to be in it. I don't know how the face would be done, but obviously if they did the hair properly, it could be done pretty well. Okay, my 5th video game character I'd like to see on the Vinylmation would be the main character from Assassin's Creed games. I've been playing them for years, just been love all them. Now I've said Assassin's Creed because pretty much every game comes out, they have a slightly different character, but any way you could have with the hood, he'd kind of look a little bit like the Emperor from the Star Wars series, but I think he would look really cool. I'd love to see some sort of Assassin's Creed stuff in there. Okay, my number 4 pick is going to be Mortal Kombat. So I'm going to go with my favourite of, I love this game when it came out. It was, the fact of having like Sub-Zero or Scorpion as a character would be fantastic on Vinylmation. When this game came out, it was groundbreaking, and everyone at my school, we all just loved it. The finish him and all the blood and the guts. It was something we'd never seen in a video game, and it was fantastic. Okay, my 3rd pick, he had to go on the list, Super Mario. A huge part of my childhood on the NES, the Super Nintendo, the Game Boy Advance, N64, GameCube, Wii, etc. I've pretty much played most of those Super Mario games, loved them all, and just the original Super Marios and Super Mario World, they were huge parts of my childhood, and Mario has to go on the list. This is not really a case of he can't, he had to. Okay, number 2 is going to be a little bit more maybe controversial for stuff, since we've already got this. Recently, in the last few months, I've been playing a lot of Skylanders. Okay, and obviously you got little characters, and this kind of instantly just jumped out that there's hundreds of figures that you could use, but little trigger happy. If you turn him into a little Vinylmation, that guy is just so crazy and nuts. He kind of just fits perfectly onto a Vinylmation, and you could include Spyro as well. I used to play a few of those games back on the PS1. Okay, my final choice is going to be Street Fighter. Now, again, this could be pretty much their own series anyway, and Kid Robot did a series based on Street Fighter, so it's pretty hard trying to pick a favourite. You know, Ken, Ryu, Bianca, Zangief, all of these guys. So I'm going to kind of go with the standard Ken on a Vinylmation mode. Will be pretty cool. I think I've seen some done before. I think it was Fish Customs did some, and their stuff's been pretty cool, and he can seem to get that stuff down well. But anyway, there's lots of characters that I could have easily included on there. You know, you could have had Sam Fisher from Splinter Cell. You could have had Master Chief. You could have had Dizzy. You could have Kirby. I even thought Cool Spot was a really cool game I had. Was like the dot from like a can of 7-Up. That was a game I remember having on the Mega Drive. There were so many games and so many characters over the years. Donkey Kong, Yoshi, you know. I mean, I know a lot of people pick Link. I've never really been a big fan of Zelda games. I don't know why. I've tried playing them, never really got on with them. But anyway, remember to check out the Destination Vinylmation Podcast. The link's going to be in the things below. Comment with your thoughts. What would you like to see as a Vinylmation character? Forget about licenses and all that rubbish. What would you like to see? Anyway, remember to subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys later.